Your roommate is named Janine, who is a wonderfully
She's
twisted
colorful.
poser. Yes,
Yeah.
which I loved. What the twist was that she's a complete total goth girl, but deep down inside, uh, she's basically as sweet and innocent, posing as this person who is trying to be a goth and dark and moody.
Definitely. I think that kind of came from a girl that I was friends with, and also my sister, who actually plays Janine, my sister Jordan.
Kind of a mixture of...
It's a mixture of these two girls because they look at you, they both have black hair and they wear dark makeup, and they assume that you are just this mean, kind of tough rocker type person. And my sister is me, only she has black hair. It's the same kind of personality, a little more deadpan, but I just thought that it'd be really funny to have, well, this person who's so sick of being said, oh, you look like that, so you are that, and so she tries to take on the persona, and it
sometimes fails.
It sometimes fails to find out, she's got a crush on a certain
no spoilers, no
celebrity.
Yes, no spoilers. We'll get to that soon. But who was the other friend that was based upon? What traits did you add? So your sister, which we see is her delivery. That's kind of part of her personality. But just the odd selfishness, was that also taken from your friend, or the?
Yeah, not so much your sister.
No, my sister's definitely not selfish. The only other person, you could take this.
Well,
Andrew.
This was an old friend of ours who I actually lived with, and it just. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say anything bad about anybody, but it just ended really badly between all of us. And so, I don't know. We just, like we said, the series is based off of experiences that you get into when you're living with someone. It's about dorm life and
but we
like
are not
these odd situations that you find yourself in, and a lot of these situations I found myself in with this girl. So she had to be one of these characters in the series.
All right.
Yeah, there's not much else to say about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're getting to him last because he is absolutely one of my favorite characters. Period. But let's first talk about your poor roommate. Oh, your suffering poor roommate, Drew.
Oh, poor Drew. Yeah.
What was the basis on him? Where'd you come up with that character?
He's kind of the everyman, the jock, He's
kind of based a little bit off of a real life, the character Troy Bolton from High School Musical. Just because you do have guys that do sports and everything, but they still are in the school plays. And we thought, well, wouldn't it be kind of funny if we had somebody that actually didn't go into sports and took the route of and didn't fit in, because he doesn't fit in. And you see that everyone is very oriented towards theater, and they know every show and every line from every show, and he doesn't know any of that.
Yeah.
And God, but the thing is, I don't know anybody like that, so it was really,
I know.
It was hard.
We just needed somebody who was an outcast who wouldn't be an outcast anywhere else, and so that's kind of where he came into.
Yeah, it worked so well in this particular project.
Outcast at a theater school.
Yeah, that's very, very weird.
And now let's talk about yourself. It boggles my mind of where the character of C.J. Conair could possibly come from. Tell us about that.
It was based off of one person we both met back at school who was just...
There was a live human being that...
There was a live human being that this was fashioned off of, sadly, yes. But I don't know, it evolved and changed into so many other things.
Yeah, because he was never that.
No.
I don't even know the word to describe CJ, because he's so. You don't believe that someone actually talks that way. He talks in Shakespeare quote. And
it's like he's stuck on a stage wherever he goes.
Yeah.
So everything is broader, everything is more dramatical.
Yes.
Every slight is a huge dagger to his side.
He's my favorite.
Yeah, I tend to agree.
The best part is Andy was not actually going to play him.
We were going to have me play Randall at first because, again, that was based off of one of our mutual friends from school. And we didn't think anybody else could play it that way, but then we were like sitting there and it was just me and her, and we were reading through the script, and we just like made all these different voices as we were reading for each
My
character.
true voice is pretty terrible.
And when I like started reading for Chris, she was like, "Oh my God,
you have to play him."
She's like, "Are you sure you don't want to play this part?" And I was like, "Well, now that I'm reading for it."
Yeah, it was too
it.
perfect. And then we met. I met Joe on set doing some background work, and he was Randall. Like
Yeah.
he was absolutely perfect, and he was so sweet. And he likes to say that he harassed me into giving him the part, but no, there's no way. He
fits
was
it
it. He
too
fits
well.
it so well. Yeah.
All right, and the final character, which is the very sweet but ridiculously odd female. I don't know. She's very helpful to your character, but she's so very, very almost mystical and odd. And
She's like Glinda, the good queen.
Yeah.
Is that one also based on someone, or is that one that one has to
That
be made
one-
up?
She's
Yeah,
very made up. She's just Maddie needed a friend, and she needed a friend that was like older or just sweet. And I mean, I don't even know where she came from. She just somebody very in tune with the earth.
But that's
And
kind of where that came from.
where it
We
came
were like,
from.
we need an earthy character.
And we're like, we don't want to copy anyone else because a lot of characters, are very similar to others. I'm sure we're gonna get the you ripped off Glee thing.
Yeah.
But no, I remember when I was going back and reading through Natalie, I was like, she's sort of like that Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter, but
Yeah,
not
in many
quite.
ways.
Yeah. It's just not quite that odd, but she's not stupid. She's just
on a-
happy. She's a happy person.
It's just on a different level than everyone else.
Oh yeah, her past lives. I forgot.
Yeah.
So the actors that play in this, are they all friends of yours? How did you go about finding the people to play these characters other than yourself? Did you
Everyone.
just list friends, or?
Everyone we know is an actor,
Yeah.
and they're all our friends. We wanted to
Yeah.
help. Part of the reason we did this was because we wanted to get her SAG eligibility, and then we wanted to help as many of our friends out by doing the same thing. So we used everybody that we knew.
Don't think anybody isn't like a friend, because like we did meet Joe. Probably he's probably the
Yeah,
most
or
recent.
they're all like friends of friends.
Yeah.
Like they're all people that we know.
Yeah, I mean, my sister is not an actor. She's going to school for cosmetology for makeup and everything, and she actually read the script and said, "Can I do this?"
Oh, okay.
And so I was like, "Oh, well, sure. That'd be really great because."
At that point, the
that's
person
you.
who we had reading for it dropped out. So
And she. Yeah.
She fits perfectly. All
Yeah.
right. So, how long upon coming up with the idea did you decide? All right, we're doing this. We're writing it, and actually decide to produce and get together? How much time did it take from idea to actually start getting
2
what
full
we're
months
shooting now?
to get from the very first idea to the last episode written.
Right.
Was
What did
about
we start
2 months.
in August, maybe?
I think we started in August and we ended in, maybe it was almost 3 months. I think. We ended around November-ish.
Yeah.
And then to get it up on its feet.
Oh gosh, because I was going to my acting studio, and we film on Sundays for the show, and all my acting classes were on Sundays, and I found out about a friend of mine, very talented girl. She was doing some sort of new media agreement thing, and she told me about it, and she helped me with all the paperwork and stuff, and so I contacted SAG and was really curious about what that means and how you get your project up and running. And then my aunt just kind of told me, she goes, you should tell me. I have lots of friends that are in the industry or know about that kind of thing. And so I mean, it took a few months to get everything together and like talk to our wonderful director David Smith.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. Who we would not be doing
No.
this without him. There's no way. Because I can't handle a camera for the life of me, and
No.
Andy cannot either.
And did you plan it to be a web series, or did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because new media is through the internet, and it's a great
We had always,
thing.
from the beginning when we started writing it, we thought of it as a web series.
Yeah, because I did a web series before we started writing this, and I was like, this is really neat. They're like short little episodes, but you get a lot out of it. And there's actually another web series it takes place in the dorms called Dorm Life that we came across a few weeks ago. And it's very different. It's not about an art school or anything, but it's neat because it's true to life. Like these things happen to people, and I think web series are a little closer to actual situations I found because they're short and sweet.
Okay. What are your plans for the show? Once these 6 episodes are done, what is your master plan with the show once your episodes are ready?
Well, we would like to put them out. We have our website, and we want to put one out each week. And we have, this is the first up until midterms is what we see the students go through that time where they first move into midterms. And we have, we have other episodes that we have and we're ready to film, and we'd love to do that after these are done.
We just want to see what people think about it and hope that
if
people watch it.
If people watch it at all. And it's really about promoting it in the right way, because Facebook's great. We have a Facebook page, Dorm. I think it's under TV series because they don't have web series yet, but it's just called Dorm. And
what's the website called?
It's www.wix.com/dormthewebseries/student, and that has just all the kind of the info, how to contact us.
And all the links on it, too.
Yeah, dormthewebseries@yahoo.com. Very original email address.
Wix, can you spell it? It's W-I?
W-I-X is what,
All right, because we don't want to confuse with C-K or so. It's W-I-X /
wix.com/dormthewebseries/student.
Okay.
And it's on our Facebook page, which is probably easier.
Yeah.
And any sneak peek into the second season or any episodes past the 6th?
Well,
do you have any ideas
how many
for
do you have
what's
written?
coming up next?
We do have what happens. We leave the 6-episode midterms, and then a little time goes by, and then we come into winter break time. And since winter break's not spent in the dorm, we kind of thought of a funny way to get into the dorm rooms before winter break, and we go through spring break where Drew does something not so nice.
Yeah.
He's always the nice guy, and we see a different side of we definitely see a different side of Deneen. We meet her sister, which is
that'll be fun.
Is interesting.
All right, so as I said, this is a networking podcast. I will leave this up to you two to basically ask the listeners if you have anything to request from them. If you need help from anyone for anything, take the time here to reach out and ask. What is it that you need?
Well, the second series, if we do come back for a second season, I think we did decide that we weren't going to do it unless we got funding. So if anybody would like to help fund a web series, that would be fantastic.
We're going towards some ambitious and grateful actors and all of their friends. And we would just love for, just some people to check it out and see, we're really proud of ourselves for writing something. It's a, original idea. And I mean, it is, I think it's something that people can really relate to, which is first and foremost what people want to see when they watch anything is real life. And you throw in a little bit of funny and you get, film and such. So just, check out the web series and let us know what you think. And it would be really great if we could have help out with the next couple episodes to be able to finish, our students' year off, because we're, halfway through their year at school, and we'd like to finish out their year completely because they're all freshmen. So that would be neat.
Take it from there and see what happens.
Okay, all right, looks like we reached the end. Let me get your website one more time and spell it.
Okay. It's www.wix.com/dormthewebseries/student. And
the actual at Gmail or
and our email address is no, there's no W. It's just dormthewebseries@yahoo.com.
All right. I thank the both of you, Justine and Andy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for joining me. And I wish you very much luck on your project, which I am a part of. And
Yes, you've been awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, so until next time, everyone, maybe the next project I will be able to help you with will be yours. Thank you very much, and have a good day.